Hello everyone, and welcome back. Drove up to the farmhouse after work today, and this weekend we were busy, so didn't get anything done much around the farm. So this has been my first opportunity since I was out here last time to finally get a little bit farther on this fence. I need to go find 4 more posts, the metal ones. Over here I'm going to put the gate. I actually think I'm going to put a gate on this side and over on that far corner, but for now I'm just going to worry about getting this one done right here. And it's going to be the same size gate as I put on the garden, the hay bale garden over there. So I'll be right back with some more posts. All the metal poles are in now. They're saying 100% chance tonight of over 3/4 of an inch of rain. I'll believe it when I see it, but it is starting to cloud up. Well, I have 2 sides fenced. It's 7:45. Definitely some sort of a storm brewing. I think I'm going to get everything in the garage and get inside and take a shower. Do you think it's time to go inside, Joni? Probably not. Good morning, everybody. Last night I just edited some videos and hung out with Melissa, and I completely forgot last night to say I was going to bed. We got about 11/10 of an inch of rain last night, and then this morning I was going to jump out right away on that fence, but there was some clouds coming, and right now as I'm filming this, it's starting to rain a little bit. And I think this will blow through after a little while, and I can get out there and hopefully get that fence finished. This afternoon now, it's still it'll be raining out and it'll be sprinkling. I think it's kind of starting to let up, but I want to get out there and finish or do some more on that fencing around the strawberries, but it's still pretty wet out. But a few days ago when Melissa ordered she ordered the 40 pounds of boiled crawfish and the 10 pounds of shrimp. After we all ate, we ended up with, each of these are 5 pounds, so 10 pounds of leftover boiled crawfish. So now I'm peeling them, and then we'll get them frozen so she can make like crawfish étouffée or the other meals that she makes with it. They're not nearly as fun to peel when you are not eating them at the same time. And these are cold now because they've been in the fridge, and I've had them in the garage fridge, which is really cold. They don't peel quite as easy either when they're chilly like this. Oh, this is so incredibly boring you wouldn't believe it. It's been a long time since I used to catch them and boil them and then go ahead and just boil them in clear water when I first started, and then just put them in the freezer for use and whatever. And it was boring then too, but now I know why Melissa said several times yesterday and today also when I talked to her on the phone. You know, you can go ahead and peel all those crawfish. I did see the sun pop out outside for just a couple seconds and then it went away, so when I get this done, we can get out there and work on that fence. Alright, so I have 10 pounds that are peeled. I want to see how much meat we actually got out of that. So I zeroed out the bag. So it looks like 1 pound, 8.1 ounces. For you people that are across the ocean, what is that? 684 grams. 24.1 fluid ounces, 684 milliliters. So milliliters and grams are the same. Weird. Melissa picked a bunch of raspberries and a bunch of strawberries. Joni loves to eat berries. Chunky doesn't like them so much.
Are you done? We can give it to...
Oh, he's gonna oh, he wouldn't do it.
Hey, Joni.
Crazy dog. Well, it's about 20 minutes after 8 right now. Everything is fenced in. I got most of it all mowed. I have to go through and do some more weeding. But tomorrow I'll build the gate. This is all the farther I'm going to get today. That should keep the honest deer out for tonight anyway. Well, everyone, it's the afternoon of the next day. I had a bunch of small things I had to do today, or I wanted to do today, and I just am now getting to the gate. The tomato plants in the garden are getting quite big, and I had to run down into town this morning. And we were either going to stake the tomato plants or get some cages, and I went there and they still had some cages, so I picked some of those up. And I went ahead and got those all put in, which took a long time because these plants on this side aren't too bad, but over here they're quite big, so trying to squish them in there without breaking anything or losing any of the tomatoes that are started on there took a little bit of time. But I got them all in. There's just was one that I couldn't do over here. This one is just too wide to fit into one, so that one's going to have to fend for itself. And then last weekend when Brandon and Megan and Gabe were here, we noticed a little bit of dripping water underneath the fifth wheel. And it ended up being, it was coming right from well, from here, the right side of the water pump where the line goes in, even though the water pump, it bypassed, we weren't using it, it was just running through it, but it still was leaking. I didn't want to screw around with it while they were here because I didn't want any, it was just a slow little leak, and I didn't want to make it any bigger and then have to try to find some parts for it. So I just left it, but then now today I took that right side apart and all I had to do was tighten up the hose clamp, and now I've got the water turned on and I see no leaks at all. And then after that was done, we've been having trouble with that idle on the Grizzly four-wheeler, and when I bought it, the guy said he had went down and adjusted something next to the throttle body or whatever it is. So I couldn't get it to adjust the cable up at the actual thumb throttle part. So I went ahead and pulled the plastic off of this side and got down to that throttle body, and there was an adjustment. And I've got it adjusted now. It idles a little bit high, but it tends to drop down. I think I'm going to order a new cable. I actually stopped in at a place that services these, and they said that, well, they could look at it, but they're like 3 weeks out. And he said they're just a finicky adjustment there. So I think a new cable might be the best route to go. But for right now, it's idling pretty good. It got to the point where it wouldn't idle. And now it seems a lot better. I thought about filming some of that, but the wind was up pretty good today and I didn't really want to play around with moving the camera and trying to keep it from being windy. But I would really like to get this gate on because tomorrow morning I gotta go to work and I'm gonna stay at the hobby farmhouse for a couple of days before I get back up here, and I don't want any deer sneaking in on those strawberries. Well, that's one more critical project that is 100% done. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. Tomorrow I'm going to head down to work and then I'm going to stay the night at the hobby farmhouse. I will see you guys on the next video.